Tucker Carlson also spoke, appearing to have an almost manic episode on stage during Donald Trump's 1939 Nazi-style rally at Madison Square Garden yesterday. Tucker doing something very dangerous. Yes, he's insulting Kamala Harris's ethnicity and IQ, but that's not the dangerous part. It's disgusting, but it's not dangerous. But he is continuing to lay the groundwork for Trump to challenge this election. They're going to challenge it. They're going to claim they won no matter the results. Listen to what Tucker had to say, and then we will discuss.
At that moment, it's going to be pretty tough for them 10 days from now to look in the eye to America with a straight face. It's going to be pretty hard to look at us and say, you know what? Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president, it was just a groundswell of popular support. And anyone who thinks otherwise is just a freak or a criminal. At this stage of the game, after 9 years of listening to their lies and finding every single one of them totally false, no, it's not safe and effective, and no, she's not impressive. It's very hard for me to believe the rest of us are going to say, you know what, Joe Scarborough, you're right. You're right. She won fair and square because she's just so impressive. I don't think so. And to me, that is liberation. It's the freedom to say what's obviously true as a free man and not a slave. And I just want to say thank you, Donald Trump, for that.
Thanks to Donald Trump liberating Tucker Carlson from the grapple of slavery, he is now able to tell us there's no way that low IQ Samoan Malaysian Kamala Harris could win this thing because she's not really impressive. Now, there's a bunch of different things here, and there is a lot of material here. Tucker seeming manic, we know about his manic episodes. I don't have much to say about that. The analogy, or not even an analogy, alluding here to how because she's not impressive in Tucker's eyes, she couldn't possibly win. This country has a long history of voting for morons into office, voting for morons for president and voting them into office. Whether or not Kamala Harris is impressive, she could be extraordinarily impressive. But that doesn't mean she would necessarily win, because we have tens of millions of people in this country who vote for the doofus every single time. So that's not even really the gotcha that you think it is. Even if they can say, oh, Kamala's not impressive. She's not impressive. She's not smart. She's low IQ. She's Samoan. She's Malaysian. All these different things that they use as insults. Even if they were true, it wouldn't tell us much about her capacity to win, because this is a country that elected Trump, after all. This is a country that elected George W. Bush. So that doesn't tell us much. But the most important part, the most critical part, the most actionable part, now that we are 8 days away from this election, is he is telegraphing the plan to build up the case that there's no way Kamala Harris could have won unless she cheated. Samoan Malaysians with low IQ don't win unless they cheat. Democrats don't win unless they cheat. Those who challenge Donald Trump don't win, can't win unless they cheat. That's where they are on message. They have different ways of saying it. Tucker Carlson does it with this manic rant about Samoan Malaysian. Others do it by talking about the propaganda that's out there that the Democrats are putting out. There's no, this is all part of the plan. Replacing Biden is all part of the plan to steal it, and you know how it goes. But the theme through all of this is there are two options here. Trump wins fair and square, or it was rigged against him and he needs to steal it back. And we're going to support him doing so, whether it's the Supreme Court, fake slates of electors, manipulating voting machines, taking voting machines into our own hands, whatever the calling and trying to coerce state election officials by any means necessary. If you believe that it was stolen, you will go along with whatever they say we are going to do. And what they are going to do is what they've been planning to do for years. It's all of the things we've talked about. It is getting as many friendly election officials at the precinct or county level to help them sort of create this firewall to resist the results. It's fake slates of electors, sure. It's frivolous court cases with the knowledge of what didn't work in 2020, such that now maybe they could do it in a way that gets them more effective results. I don't believe they will succeed. But in failing, they can generate chaos, they can generate violence, they can throw democracy into question. And so that's why I hope Kamala Harris is right when she has said, of course, we're planning for this. In an NBC interview last week, she said, I'm focused on running the race this week, but of course, we're planning on it for it. Of course, we have lawyers ready to defend against these attempts. Now, there is a new problem for Trump, and it's called Tony Hinchcliffe. How are they reacting to that? I wrote a book. This was so much work and a long time coming, but I am thrilled about how it turned out, and I hope you will read it. The book is called The Echo Machine. The 10-second summary is I explain how things broke in American politics, how to fix it, and which countries have already figured it out. No matter who wins in November, we need a plan, and that's what the book is about. If Trump wins, the book is a warning about how we got here and how to prevent it from getting worse. If Kamala Harris wins, the book explains what we do with this incredible opportunity to improve the lives of Americans. The book faces long odds, I will admit. There's the belief that to have a successful political book, you need corporate media, and that it really can't be done successfully with an independent media platform like mine. But I believe that we can prove them wrong. I hope you will order the book today. You can get The Echo Machine at davidpakman.com/echo, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore, ask them to order The Echo Machine by David Pakman. No matter where you get the book, you will get the free pre-order bonuses, including a signed book plate. After ordering, just go to davidpakman.com/freebookstuff. davidpakman.com/freebookstuff to get the free stuff. Let's do this.